Hey, hey. Hello, all you brilliant home business owners. It's Diane Hochman, and I am just sitting at my desk working. And I know sometimes people like to come and work with me. I'm going to actually alert some of my gang that I'm working live in case any of them want to join me. And this is just basically what I do. I just sit down for a couple of hours, and I don't know that I'm staying for a couple hours right now, and just bang out some stuff. And it's pretty simple, but I'll show you what I do, or at least what I have on my plate to do right now. Let me just tell these guys. Let me get the link so that these guys could come over. Good morning, Ann. I hope you had a nice birthday. Let's do this. Hang on. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is check on some details. I'm speaking tomorrow, and I don't have my screen share on purpose for a minute because I don't want to show you guys some things. Hey, Christian. I got to check. I'm speaking tomorrow for Marina Simone in the group for her event. And if anybody hasn't gotten a ticket to that, I think the price went up last night. I'm not sure. We can check. It's just dianehochman.com/SOS, which is Slay Online Sales. She has a huge event coming up at the end of July. I'm actually going to be there in person, but it is being live streamed. So if anybody wanted to come, there might still be a few tickets left. I don't know. I mean, it's a very, very, very limited audience for that. There's only like 50 people with all these top players, which is why I decided to go down, because even though I'm not speaking live at the event, there's too many good people that are going to be in a room to miss out on that. And then it's going to be live streamed. But as a bonus, basically, there's tons and tons and tons of top dogs doing a little training inside of her Facebook group. So I'm doing one tomorrow. And so I just want to check on the details of that. So I'm doing that first. Don't mind me, I'm just looking stuff up. I think it's Marissa. So what I do is when I sit down to work, I'm just looking for what's on my calendar for the week. Let's see, Marissa. Yes. I look at what's on my calendar for the week. I want to write my email list. I want to build my email list. I got a good, I don't know, like 12, 13 leads yesterday, which was good, maybe more. I didn't look. I want to post content. A lot of it's on my other computer. So I don't have it all in front of me here. So I do some here, some downstairs, some on my phone. So I'm hitting all the platforms and being as visible as I can. And just connecting with people, but one of the girls I work with, Dina, she's so awesome. She posted a Simon Sinek video today. And I think that video was really powerful because it was about trust. And I've been talking about trust for a million years because a lot of the practices that new marketers, especially home business owners, are taught are practices that actually create distrust instead of trust. I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can mute, stop camera, so you guys can see the site for Marina. when you do marketing practices that create distrust or even on the level of fear, because think about it, when somebody pops into your inbox, a lot of people were trained, and not to dispute my colleagues. I know it works when you're dealing with thousands of people. My job is not, I'm not your upline, okay? And I'm not training 1,000 people to go march forward to bring volume back to me, okay? That's not who I am. I'm somebody that teaches home business owners how to build lists and build names and brands and to create a list that allows them to be free. Okay. And that list, I'm going to stop the share for a minute because I want to look in the screen while I'm saying this. That list does not need to be big for you to be able to make enough money to break free from a regular job. Trust me, it does not need to be big. But the one thing that has to happen with the people that you have, your customers, your list, the people that are listening to you, is you must have trust. Without trust, you're just constantly on a hamster wheel chasing. And I just rejected that premise years ago. The idea of chasing people every day made no sense to me because I find no business on the face of the earth that does that. Even in good like corporate sales and stuff, you build relationships. And the reason why you're connecting with people is to show them what's available. They've often responded, or you reach out to somebody that you know might be a good candidate for what you have. It's not just to chase people down. So my style of teaching is based upon letting you break free so that you only have to work for a few hours a day and you don't have to be on that perennial, on social media all day, messaging people all day, messaging people that have not expressed an interest all day, etc. I have no interest in that. So when I talk about practices that are taught, do they make sense for the company and or the upline of a large team? They do, because all those people are out there bringing business towards you. But I teach individuals, and do they make sense? Do those ideas make sense for the individual? I don't know. I know that I had 2 little kids, and I figured out how to drill my work down to about 2 hours a day. And in the beginning, I was making enough money to stay home. And later on, I went on to create like executive level income in a couple hours a day. And that's not pie in the sky promises and hype. That's the reality. So anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing. Because I really am supposed to just be working, but I thought I'd come on in case anybody wanted to watch me work. So this is the event, Marina's event. And I think, well, no, let's do this because it doesn't show it here. And again, it's at dianehochman.com/SOS. If you haven't signed up for it, it's a great deal. I think the early bird pricing ended last night, but it's still a great deal. I'm just looking for where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Okay, the price went up $50. It's still a great deal. Because it's 2 days of live training with 30 guest expert trainers. You get the Facebook group. I don't even know that the way this is written, it's even clearer. Inside of the Facebook group, you get access to, there's already trainings from a lot of top people in there. We can go look in there. I don't think she'd mind. But I want to write a note because I want to promote this because I'm speaking tomorrow. So I need to look at this information so that I can promote this. And I wish I had realized the price was going up, which I kind of knew was coming, but I didn't know it was last night, and that's okay. No, we don't want that. Where's the group? I don't want. Looking to find it. Groups. I don't know where the group is, and I know I'm in it. I know I'm in it. Now, sometimes when people watch me working, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard because I am very technologically I'm slow with technology, so it's like annoying. Oh, look at that! She's giving away $500 cash. She just posts. She posted that May 26th. So if we look at the media that's in here already, and we go to the videos, there's already okay. I see.
Hey, healers from around the world. My name is Jen Perga, and I have the honor and privilege to talking to you guys today about momentum.
Yeah, Jen Perga.
The word momentum that is used in our amazing industry. And people often go, how do I?
Hey, legend.
We have Fraser, who I understand fell down or something, got a concussion.
Absolutely incredible.
I see Julie. These are all like super top networkers.
All right, I think I'm live.
So
let me just
all of this is very good. Brian Fryer. So all of these trainings in here already from top marketers, right? And there's more coming. There's a whole schedule. And then the live events you get. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I just wanted to see, because Fraser and Brian are like names, like household names. Okay, good. So I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to go. I'm going to stop this for a second. And I'm going to go. And if you're here, say hi or let me know if you have any questions about marketing. If we haven't met before, again, my name's Diane Hochman. I've had a home business for 21 years, coming up on 22 years. We're closer to 22 than 21. I am old. My youngest daughter turns 25 this week. I started when she was 3 and 6. Oh, good, Christian, you got it. Good. Excellent. You got to click. There's a little button that you have to click so that I can see who's saying hi, because I'm in StreamYard. So if you say hi to me, maybe I can come in here and look at this. I'm seeing the interface here because this is streaming to a couple places, so I'm not necessarily seeing you. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to write my list. If you have not started to build an email list, this tool I'm using is called Aweber. You can check it out at dianehochman.com/Aweber. It is free to sign up and free to use for a while until you get up to 500 people in your email list. This tool, although I'm thinking about, I've used Aweber for like 10 years, but everybody's raving about a new tool, so I'm contemplating checking it out. This tool changed my life, actually, its predecessor, because it allowed me to collect people into one place where I can communicate with them all at one time. Now, I did not tell my list that I'm doing this today, but I'll tell them about the recording. But this is how I tell everybody news all at once. So I can tell thousands of people at once about a new product or a launch or a webinar or whatever, where most people are going, did you hear? 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 And I'm sitting here going, 5-10 minutes, and I tell thousands of people. Everybody else is messaging people and calling people. Somebody the other day gave me, and no offense to the person who did it, but I was working on a project, and I told everybody I was working on a project, and they were telling me how to grind the phones and call everybody up and try to convince them to buy so that I could win something. And again, look, if somebody's interested, they're interested. If they're not interested, they're not interested. I just tell more people. And that's really the key. Most people are working with too few a number, which is why they're just constantly chasing. I'm spreading my net further and further and further to thousands of people. And you might think, where do I find thousands of people? They're everywhere. There's people looking for help and information all over about whatever it is you sell. And if you think about it, you were looking for help and information about what you sell. That's how you ended up there. And you're probably watching this right now because you thought, let me check this out. There's a 7-figure earner just showing you her work. So let me just talk to her and find out about, help. Because people are always looking for help and information. You do this all day long. Think about it. You look for help and information. People look for help and information. So when you provide help and information, people show up. When people, what they don't want is to be solicited. Now, I'm sorry. I disagree with a lot of people and some of the old school stuff, but that's why I like leaders like Marina Simone and Ray Higdon, because Ray's like old school, new school like me. I talk to people all day. I just don't solicit. So we disagree on some of it. Marina is very social media based, new media. It's not even just social media, new media, TikToks and reels and fun stuff, having a good time expressing herself, being who she is. I like that. Okay, the big dog boogie. I'm also a terrible typist. Up. So what Marina said, she answered me back. Yes, babe. Just go live. I'll add you to the group now. Just made your mod. One other thing, I'm talking to her. Okay. I'll do that after. Okay. I'm very kind of ADHD darty. That's the other thing, we tend to think that you got to be really organized to make a lot of money, and you got to be, all perfect and lined up and scheduled. I'm not like that at all. Maybe that's why I developed the methodologies that I have. Tacked on an extra day. Hopefully you guys can see, because I can't see what you're saying when I'm doing this. Let's see. Turn down my volume. Let's see if I can see it on my wall. Okay. So again, trust. I'm looking to build trust in the base of people that are around me. Took my reading sooner than the coming July. Actually, just booked my hotel flights, text and action. So what I'm doing now is I'm making a link to the event. And here's what's really cool. Now, let me ask you a question. When you ask people to buy, let me turn off the thingy for a minute. How many people do you get to ask to buy at once on any given day? Most people, by the way, do you guys like my Cruella de Vil look? This is my gray hair coming in. I'm finally getting some gray hair. And when I wear it down, you can't see it at all. But when I put it up, you can, I got like a streak over here. I look like Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Now I have this spray stuff because the rest of my hair isn't gray. There's no gray here, right? So what I do is I spray this stuff on it to cover it up because I'm kooky. I suppose it finally caught up with me. My sisters have had it for years. Hi, Tanya. Hello. If I didn't say hello to you, good morning, Theo. If I didn't say hello to you by name, it's because it says Facebook user and I can't tell who you are. I cannot tell who you are. Okay, I'm looking at my messages. So when you think about it, I'm about to tell thousands of people that I'm training tomorrow in this Facebook group, and hey, you should sign up for this, okay? And when I do that, if I tell thousands of people, what are my chances of getting a few sales? Maybe 10, maybe, whatever. My chances of getting sales are really good because I'm telling more people than the average people will tell in their whole career. This is a very, very, very simple concept. I invite people to my newsletter. It's over at dianehochman.com if you're not on it. And they agree to hear from me. And then I write them and I send out free training. Like last night, we did a great webinar. If you're not in my Facebook group, it's dianehochman.com/group. Have you figured out all my links are dianehochman.com something, right? In the group, the replay's there. And it was all about the fundamentals of attraction marketing. We have last week's webinar, which is about packaging and telling stories. And next week we'll do something else. So I send out free training and then I send out offers. Now, I will tell you and give you full disclosure, if somebody buys a ticket to Marina's event from me, I make a couple bucks. I don't think I'm going to make a fortune. I'll probably just maybe cover my trip to go down there because I am going down there. But I get to tell a lot of people. And that's my secret. It's not that, it's not technical, it's not tricky. It's just I'm telling more people about something than almost everybody else. And I've developed a massive amount of trust with people because I'm not messaging them and trying to get them to buy or join things. So what happens is they're looking for help and information and they come around and they get to hang out and it feels safe and it feels good and they know I'm not going to eat them. And although I do have the nails that claw them, right? Not going to eat them. I got red this time. So they're like, I broke one. I'm going to go today, I think, and get it fixed. I broke one. And then this is the whole concept. Now, do I work with people? Do I have mentees? Do I have groups? Do I have people that work with me in different programs that get specialized training and access to ask questions? Yes, I have all of that. But this is the whole thing. I'm giving it to you on a platter. This is it. I'm showing you what I do. If you can figure it out on your own, do it. If you need some help, ask me about options to come hang out with me. Ask me. I have the marketing systems and tools. If you purchase some of those, you get more access, you get more training, all that good stuff. Okay. This is it. Okay. Here's what's really cool. When you sign up, June and July. Get to be in a Facebook group. Get weekly training from top producers. Several really awesome ones. Like Fraser Brooks. When you think about it, you are getting months. There should be somebody over here with me. Months and months worth of literally pennies a day. How did you learn how to write like this, Diane? I just started writing every day. And in the beginning, my letters were pretty basic, and a lot of them still are. But over time and practice, you get good at stuff. Anything you do over time, you'll get good at. So will you get the same results as me tomorrow if you start a list and you come hang out with me and you learn attraction marketing? Will you get the same results immediately? No. But could you get some significant results over 90 days to 6 months if you focused in and really focused on your communication skills and building up this list? If you really put yourself into it, if you really focus like I did back in the day, I had no choice, gang. My upline was three hours away. It was a relative. They didn't know what they were doing. They were 3 hours away. The only way they had to present and recruit was via a meeting, and I couldn't drive 6 hours on a Tuesday night and try to drag a prospect to a meeting, 3 hours down, and then there was traffic because it was rush hour time to Long Island and New York City. That's crazy, right? 3 hours down to sit for a meeting for an hour to try to sign them up, to drag them home for 3 hours. That was absolutely impossible. They had no other methods and no other options for me. And that was back in the day before the internet. So when the internet came out, I instantly started using all the leverage of the internet, and I understood what had to happen for me. And I focused on it, and I built that gosh darn list, and I focused on my communication, and I took it seriously. You know why? Because the choice was either learn this and make money or go back and get a job. And by the time I paid for childcare for 2 kids and suits and all this other stuff, there was no money left. So it made no sense. So really, I only needed to make so much money to be able to stay home. So I had to take it seriously. It wasn't an option. It was a necessity. And I see a lot of folks, and I'm cool. And I'm maybe one of the top leaders that's super cool. If you want to make $500, I'm cool. If you want to make $1,000, I'm cool. If you want to do this, you want to do that. Whatever you want to do, if you need to make $40,000 a year so you don't have to have a job and that's what you want, that's awesome. Because I know a lot of people, they're just free. They ride around in an RV, or they camp, or they hike, or they move to Thailand and they live on $1,500 a month. Whatever it is you want to do, or if you want to go to the moon, you have to take the task seriously. Because if you don't take the task seriously, like if you're going to build a list, you got to add people to the list every day. You can't just go away for 7 days and do nothing. You can't just goof off for 2 weeks and then go, I'm really going to do it. You can't get people, invite them to your newsletter or to your list or to a giveaway, and then not communicate with them. You have to take it seriously. Is it hard? No. And if you wrote every day for the next 90 days, that would be 90 letters. Guess how good you'd get? How quick? Really quick. So, okay, back to my letter. Okay, months and months worth of access to big dogs for little. By the way, I can write 2 or 3 letters and make more money than most people make in a whole month, right? I want you to think about it. And I haven't bothered anybody. And the only people that are buying are the people that want. Some people are not interested in Marina. I love her. I don't know if you know Marina. You should check out the site. Marina's she's like a hotsy totsy. She's a badass. She's got like this kind of like wonderful attitude, and she's sassy, and she's not for everybody. but she's really talented and incredibly brilliant. I remember when I met her years ago, I thought, this girl's got it going on. And now she's running events with thousands of people. She's brilliant. She may or may not be for you. Go watch a video of her. You'll know pretty quickly. So when I send out something inviting people to join me for Marina's event, and I will go there live. And by the way, if you want to go live, let me know. It's very, very, very limited, but it's an opportunity to sit with a lot of big players in a very small room and have a party, which is why I'm going. There's too many good people that are going to be there to not go. I'm safe. You know, I have no problem with traveling now. Some people can travel, some people can't. But she may or may not be for you. My mentor that I worked with for 6 years, he wasn't for a lot of people. But what I know is if I offer something, people can make that decision on their own, can't they? It's up to them. It's not up to me. If I offer you a nutritional product, if I offer you a marketing training, whatever it may be, you get to decide, not me. You get to decide what is the right choice for you. You get to decide whether I'm a good trainer for you. I'm sure a bunch of people, and by the way, this is unannounced and, you know, so it's not like I expected many people here. I just decided to do it. But when you think about it, some people turn this on, they listen to me for 4 minutes and they went, eh, eh. That's what attraction's about. Other people turned it on and they already went to DianeHochman.com and put in their name and email. They asked to join my group at DianeHochman.com group. Other people are like, wow, I'd love to go spend the weekend with her down in Florida and go to this event. They're reaching out to me. Guess what my email is? Diane at DianeHochman.com. It's crazy. Or Diane Hochman at Gmail. Okay, anyway. Orthovax and biggest for literary penalties a day. And you know what the best part is? Going to be training and Facebook group. Okay. Hey, if any of you guys bought a ticket to Marina's event already, and maybe Jenny sees this, I'd love to have somebody come to the training with me. I don't like to train in the air. So if you already bought a ticket, I don't know where to find out who bought tickets. I should ask Marina that. There's probably a place to log in. I don't know where it is. But if you bought a ticket already, let me know. And if you're free tomorrow at noontime Eastern, let me know. I'd love to have a guest or two with me while I'm training. Email marketing for networkers. Get that for free when you sign up to attend the live, which is July. Can't wait to get to the beach. I can't wait to get to the beach. I'm dying to go to the beach. I usually go on cruises and stuff. No beaches for a year and a half. I need a beach, like a warm beach. I can run down to Connecticut Beach. It's cold down there. I want to go to the warm beach. here. We'll do this. That's right. Okay. I am constantly stunned by whenever I speak in a network marketing event, how many people don't even know what an autoresponder is. The opportunity is just endless. Excited to share this with a lot of people who are. Oh, you know what? Marina said I could have a giveaway. I'm going to whip up a capture page. Or maybe I'll just use my whatchamacallit thing. Okay. My list leverage challenge that I have. Maybe I'll just use that. Excited to share that a lot of people who are new to the concept. You. And whoops. If I hadn't been talking to you, it would have taken me less than 10 minutes to write this letter. If you, by any chance, want to attend the event live and in person in Florida, there are any tickets left here. I don't know if there are, but I'm just going to link to it. What I'm doing now is creating what's called anchor text, where the word here becomes the link instead of me. Is it Marina Live? It is. P period S period. Oops. If you, by the way, the PSs are often, the whole letter is promoting the event, but very often I write a letter with a story and then the PS is where the link to the sale option is. By the way, you notice I don't do a big sales pitchy thing in anything. I just let people go read the sales page. See, I don't need to sell because, is it up here? Where is it? I don't need to sell because the sales page sells. Write that down. I don't need to sell because the sales page, by the way, look at everybody that's gonna be here. Like this is, okay, first of all, I think the big deal is Chalene Johnson and Brock Johnson. Okay, Brock is like ripping up Reels. He is like the premier, Chalene's the Instagram expert, Brock is Reels. You got John Melton, you got Brian Fryer, you got Nadi Melton, you got Michelle here, you got Simon Chan, you got Tanya Lisa, you got everybody. You just got everybody. Rob Sperry, you got me. I'm so cute, right? You got everybody. This is just like Jessica Higdon. Hi, this is huge. But I don't need to sell because the sales page does the selling. Let's say that again. I don't need to sell. See, I don't sell anything because the sales page does the selling. My job is to get them to go to the sales page. Okay, that's my job. My job is not to sell. My job is to get them to go look at the information. Now, hopefully you're working with a company that has some good information and some good sales pages, etc. If you do, awesome. If you don't, what I would recommend you do, and you might need more help with this, reach out to me if you need guidance, is to create your pages or different things or videos or whatever that sell. And then, like, I used to think of myself as two people. There was Diane, the promoter, and then I could make a sales video. Like if it's my own product or something and I need to make the sales video because there isn't one, or the sales copy, then there's Diane that sells over here, and then there's the promoter that points. Right now, Marina's selling. I'm just pointing at Marina, right? When I promote My Lead System Pro, which I've been the number one affiliate there for years on end, right? I don't sell it. I just point at their sales pieces. When I promoted Higdon's 1 minute influencer last week or 2 weeks ago, I didn't sell it. I pointed them to Listen Array. When I promoted Tony Robbins' recent product, I didn't sell it. I promoted people to go listen to Tony. I don't need to sell. Get it through your head. You're not a salesperson. Unless you are. Some people are. I'm not. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a promoter. I build relationships with people and then show them things that they can take a look at if it serves them. And if it doesn't, I love them. They're in my list. They're in my community. They come to my trainings. They hang out. They could be students in different classes I teach. I love them. I love everybody in the neighborhood. I love everybody. It doesn't matter to me what they buy, what they don't buy, what they join, what they don't join. What matters to me is that they trust me, so they go look. Hear that? Okay. If you missed last night's, whoops, on action marketing, you can find it in my Facebook group, by the way, in case you wanted that, is DianeHochman.com/group. Yeah. Food is like, it's so hard. It's not that hard. Okay. How do you make those links? Ask me, I'll show you. You do need a website, a WordPress site to do that. Okay. So now I'm going to save this letter. I'm going to send myself a test, okay? When you do an email, you always did I mention always test the links and proofread it. Oops. Test the links and proofread it. So I sent myself a test. Ooh, my Sephora package is here. I'm so excited. Got this perfume that I used to love and they marked it down. So, and it's probably being discontinued, but so I got a new one. Okay. And by the way, the way you check your letter is you read it aloud to see where the typos or problems are. I've been talking about Marina Simone's event. And by the way, I can't see the chat. If you're saying something to me or asking questions, I'll look at it in a second. I've been talking about Marina Simone's event that is coming up in July. I'm going to change that. See, when I read it aloud, I wanted to say something different. Rambling on about, okay. We're rambling on about Marina Simone's event that is coming up in July. I actually just booked my hotel and flights and even tacked on a couple extra days to enjoy the Florida beaches. I'm also going to make this a link. Taking check mark? Yeah, okay. Oh, I technically should retest it. Okay. Unfortunately, due to COVID, only a few people can attend live, but the event is being streamed and it's going to be off the hook. I highly recommend signing up for it. It's incredibly reasonable and has some of the biggest dogs in new media speaking. Check it out here. Now, I'm checking to see if the link works. Look at that. The link works. It's awesome. Okay. And here's what's really cool. The live event is not for 2 months, but when you sign up, you get to be in a Facebook group where there are fun giveaways, and most importantly, you get weekly training from top producers from across the industry. There are already several really awesome ones from people like Fraser Brooks and Brian Fryer. So when you think about it, you're getting months and months worth of access to big dogs for literally pennies a day. And you know what the best part is? I'm going to be training in the Facebook group tomorrow. Guess what I'm training on? That's right. You guessed it. My favorite topic, email marketing for networkers. And you get that for free when you sign up to attend the live event, which is on July 30th and 31st. I'm going to change it to the live stream event because it's confusing because there really is a live event. And there's a live stream event. Live stream. So few typos. I'm impressed with myself. If you want to do the big dog boogie and hang with all the top people in the industry, sign up for the event here, and I'll see you in a training group tomorrow. Let's check that link. Wonderful. That link works. Excited to share this with a lot of people who are new to the concept. See you then, Diane. If by any chance you want to attend the event live and in person in Florida and hang out with me all weekend, check and see if there are any tickets left here. Okay. PSS, if you missed last night's training on attraction marketing, you can find it here in my Facebook group. Load. Great. Okay, so the letter is good. I've checked it. I've checked the links. I've read it. Don't see any major issues. I'm going to hit save and exit. And send options, send a broadcast. A broadcast means I wrote this live. I didn't pre-schedule it. I'm just sending it out like literally right now. Okay, there you go. So yes, I've been rambling at you guys and stuff, but that was something that had to get done. Okay. Oh, good. I see Dean is here. Let me look at what all your questions and things you said were. See if I can scroll up. Yeah, promoter versus marketer. Well, now marketing and promoting similar, but I think the differentiation is understanding that you don't have to be in sales. You need to get people in front of the sales offer. And when my teacher taught me that, it changed everything. I stopped trying to convince or sell or talk about all the features and the benefits and the this and the that. I just learned how to compel people to go take a look. And I also trusted people to make good decisions about whether or not something's for them. Yes, Sephora. Yes, you always proofread and test links. And it's so funny because I'm on the list of many of my students. And it's funny because then I'll send them a little note because they didn't check their link or whatever, and I'll send them back a note and I'm like, checky, you know. Also, I highly recommend that you read your letters aloud, because that's where you're going to find your mistakes. Every time I have somebody read their letter aloud, they go, oh, you want the letter to sound like you're talking. Okay. Is there any way to change my welcome letter? Of course there is, Shannon. If you go, if you go in your Aweber, and yours might be a little different because I have like the super old version. Okay. But if you go to, it's weird because I have campaigns and follow-up series, and mine is in the follow-up series because this is like an old version of Aweber. But for most of you, your first letter, if you set one up, by the way, if you need the list leverage challenge to set this up for the first time, let me know. I literally have no campaigns, but in yours, you would have a campaign, and the first letter, you can go ahead and edit or change it. In mine, it's in the follow-up series. There's one letter. There it is. It's been the same letter sitting there for years. I probably at some point should update it. Maybe I will this week. Maybe I'll get ambitious. I'm actually very ambitious right now. So that is how you change your first letter. If you get stuck, Shannon, ask me. I can look in Aweber with you. But Dina, how many links are ideal in an email? There's no answer to that question. You know, some people say only have one link. You know, I'm talking to people like I'm talking to a friend. So if I was talking to you, I might mention more than one thing. Let's say we're talking about we're having a barbecue on Saturday. I might, you know, say, hey, do you want me to bring macaroni salad? And do you want me to bring hot dog rolls? You know, it's like, it just depends. So I needed to tell people where the replay for the thing before was. I needed to tell them where to go sign up for the event. And I needed to say, hey, by the way, if you wanted to come live, here's that info. So I just talk to people like I talk to people. I don't follow some of the rules, you know, that you can't do this or you can do that. Wait, let me see. New comments. Why is this like stuck? New comments. It's like stuck in front of the thing. I can't read the comments. Let's see if I can read them on. Let's see if I can read them on here. Do 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 do. Share screen. Share screen. Do this. Share. I have to talk to myself. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Wow, there's 10 people here. Would a link tree type link be appropriate in an email? I wouldn't use one in an email because then you're linking to a whole bunch of links. Why not just put the appropriate links? You know what I mean? Like if you're talking, I don't want to say, by the way, here's my link tree. Go figure out which link there is. The reason why we use a link tree or a multi-link interface, and if you guys need information about those, ask me too, is simply because on certain platforms, we can only have one link. So somebody created a solution, right? If you can only, like on Facebook, we can have tons of links. I just put lotion on, which was dumb because now, see, I can have all these links over here on Facebook. On Instagram and TikTok and stuff, I can only have one link. So somebody created one link that takes you to multiple links. But in an email, I can have as many links as I want. So I don't think that a link tree type of link would make a lot of sense unless you're saying, here's my training library or here's all my offers or something. And again, Tanya, it just comes back to simple common sense. If I can link somebody directly to something, why wouldn't I want to, right? If I want to give somebody a list of resources, then I would link to a list of resources. So that's it. So the letter's out. And then what I usually do is I already did some, but let me take a look. And I'm just trying to work on the desktop. I already added a story here. I've already posted several times, and I'm doing this live. This is a good post because it got a lot of people writing. Just give you some insight into this. If I ask somebody what their best quality is, what they're telling me is the thing that they most value in other people. Think about it, right? They feel that this is their best quality, and they're also telling me what they love in other people. They're telling me their love language, basically, right? And it's kind of a cool post. Now, I didn't do it to be tricky. I love to have people tell me, because so many times people beat themselves up, and it's nice to see a whole bunch of people saying what they think is also awesome about themselves. And of course, Jimmy James put his butt, which I think is pretty awesome. I'll have to check it out. I haven't looked at it in a little while. But so I've posted multiple times today, or a couple. That's from last night. So I already posted. I put this for some engagement. I'm doing a live now. I can check my fan page. And then I'm just going to check my other platforms. And then I'm going to hit, I'm going to make some short form videos now when I get off. We have a great little group going with people who got the short form videos. So yeah, this post, now this post here, this was a scheduled post. I schedule my fan page posts, which also cross publish onto Insta. So I'll show you my Instagram. When I post on Facebook on my business page, I have it set. Oh, are you coming? To post on my my Insta, so that way I'm kind of double tasking. See, the same post is here, hitting different audiences, different groups of people. And then when I do an Instagram story, it will post to my business page story. So if we go back to Facebook, I got like 4 Facebooks open. If we look at my stories on my business page, you'll see that the same story that I had from last night. So I need to put a story on Instagram right now. No, let's see. Let's see what we got. I don't remember. Okay, this is from last night. So I only have that one thing. So I need a story. See, because this is from last night. I need something new. So let's close this out. I'm going to go to my Instagram on my phone. Let me turn my screen off. And over the weekend, because it was rainy and miserable, I created a zillion things to post on all over, like graphics and stuff. So I don't know why my commenting is stuck on here. So I'm going to go on Instagram and I'm going to post a story. Actually, maybe I'll do a video story. I'll do a video story. Hey, so I'm right now doing a live showing people my work that I do on a daily basis. And if you missed it, because it was kind of long, you can check out in my Facebook group, dianehochman.com/group. You can find that recording there. Hey, so I'm right now doing a live showing people my work that I do on a daily basis. And if you missed it, because it's kind of long, you can check out in my Facebook group, dianehochman.com/group. You can find that. I'm making a story. No, it published before I was done. I don't think that wasn't what I wanted. I'm going to have to delete it. Hang on. I wasn't done. As you can see, I am goofy with computers and phones. Okay. I need to delete that story. Delete. No, not this one. The next one. Delete. Let's do that over. Okay. Do it over. See? Everybody has to do a do-over. It's not just you. Okay. Hey, I'm doing a live on Facebook and on YouTube showing people exactly what I do on a daily basis to get the job done in my home business. And if you missed it, you can go over to dianehochman.com group and you'll find it there. Okay, so now I'm going to put stop. And then I'm going to put a sticker that says swipe up. On Instagram, if you have 10,000 followers or more, you can have the swipe up function, which means you can add a link and I can link them directly to my group. It doesn't work unless you have 10,000 followers, or there may be another way to do it. Maybe if you have a business account or something. There's all these little tricks you'll learn as you go along. People go, I have one friend, he's always like, how do you know so much? When you do something for a living for a lot of years, you learn things. Like Dina owns a huge childcare center. I bet you she knows a lot about regulations. I bet you she knows a lot of stuff about the education and continuing education her teachers need to have. I bet you she knows a lot about cleaning and cross-contamination and what type of cleaning products should be used in a place like that. She knows a lot. But before, when she was working in corporate America, I bet you she didn't know a lot about that because it wasn't what she does for a living. And when you decide that your home business is what you do for a living, and you make a concerted effort to learn these tricks of the trade, you'll be surprised at how fast you can go. Okay, let's do this. Please enter a valid link. It is a valid link. I think I have an extra space. I do. Okay, get out of the way. Okay, the link. Swipe up. Free training. So what I just did there was I promoted my group on both my Facebook page stories and my Instagram stories. Again, I don't know what's up with the, okay, I'm going to try to refresh and I'm going to see if I go away or if I'm still here. So cross your fingers. I may be gone. And if I'm gone, oh well. Okay, I'm back. Did it work? Am I still here? Tell me. Okay, perfect. Makes sense. Love languages. Yes. I never thought of stories on a business page. Yes. Stories are everywhere. Stories are on LinkedIn. Stories are on Twitter. So I'm just putting out stories all the time. And what I'm trying to train myself to do now, hi, Dina, is I'm trying to train myself to pick up my camera instead of using my fingers. I'm a writer. By nature, I go to write. So writing stories or creating graphics and stuff, it's my nature to use words with my fingers. And I'm trying to remind myself when I get an idea to pick up the phone and make a story or a TikTok or a reel, as opposed to always writing. I was late to the game on Instagram because I'm not a picture person. I'm a writer. And I think I definitely missed some traction over there because I just didn't basically discipline myself or train myself to use the medium. And if there's one thing I can tell you about this game, and then I'm going to wrap it up and go do some other stuff, is whatever the medium is, you need to train yourself to use it. I scored and won big because I used video back in the day before anybody else used it. And I used live video before most people used it. Now it's short form video, stories, snippets, clips. Whoever avoids those things will, I was also a very early adopter of email marketing. I've been an early adopter, basically. I'm not technical. So I need to take advantage of the traction that the platforms give to whatever format they're favoring. What does that mean? And I'm not doing it now on Instagram. I'm a bad girl, but I am doing it this week, period, over now. Instagram is favoring carousels, which are multi-pictures, right? That you slide across, and they're giving favor to reels. And I am doing neither one of those consistently. So I'm missing out on the gift that Instagram is giving, okay? TikTok is a gift in general. I've been missing out on it, and I need to do it. And stories, if you notice, Facebook is really slowing down and throttling the how much they're showing your posts to people. It's very hard to get a post with a lot of interaction. Everybody's teaching about engagement, and they're teaching techniques that are 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. You got to be in today. And right now it's all clips, snips, shorties. That's the thing. In Facebook too. I mean, YouTube. If I go put a YouTube short up, it'll get a ton of views. If I put a full length video up, it won't. So I'm talking to me, and I'm talking to you because I'm forcing myself to adopt the new media. And that's why I'm encouraging everybody to check out Marina's event, because Marina's an expert at new media, okay? She's an expert at new media. Chalene Johnson, and by the way, I used to do the social media training for Chalene Johnson's team back in the day. You know, I don't know if you guys realize that. I've been around that long. Brock, they're experts at new media. And new media, that's what I'm calling it. I don't know what the term everybody's going to use, but new media is often the gateway for someone, because new media will get you more exposure than you can get doing the old media. If you do a Facebook Live every single day now, the way so many people are still teaching, won't get you nowhere. Won't get you nowhere. I mean, look at me. I'm a 7-figure earner sitting here showing people exactly what I do, and I have 9 viewers. Is it me? No, it's not. Because I promise you now, if I went live over on TikTok or somewhere else, I'd get more. But I hit the button, so here I am. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I think I'm going to have some lunch, and hopefully that was some helpful things for you guys. And for those of you that are kind of regular, kind of like loyal students and viewers, you're going to hear me saying some things that, like, I know one gentleman got like kind of like really shooken up the other day because I'm saying things that seem to contradict the conventional wisdom. It's because we're in a transition phase right now. I've always been the person that brought people into the current day. So I love all of my colleagues, and I think that there are certain things that are tried and true and will never change. But learn the communication skill. Don't focus on the format. Don't focus on the format, because like Aweber is just a tool I use to email all my people. I could easily use a different tool. Facebook Live is a tool. It's not a marketing method. Okay. Really get that. Right now, stories is a tool. This is a tool. They're not marketing methods. And that's something that people need to recognize. This is about getting your information in front of more people every day. And whatever vehicle will do that is the vehicle I'm going to use. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for being here. Take care.